Hi, hello, how are you? I'm an insane chook, and I would like to just a little venting and stuff like that. With nothing in the background, no gameplay, no nothing. Just me, no drawing either. I just want to say this because this just recently happened, so that's a thing. So my sister sent me this job application. I probably should have listened to my first warning bells, which screamed at me that, gosh, this website looks seedy, shady, and absolutely unprofessional. I probably should have listened to that one and stopped right there. But because I am desperate, because, let me reiterate, I am broke, jobless, and just simply looking for employment of any kind, really. And so I apply to it because I'm that desperate. And it's been like a couple of hours and stuff, and then they reach out to me in the afternoon saying that, hi, you got the job, so we're gonna start training you. Are you available for the next 2 hours? And like an idiot, I say yes, because I absolutely disregard my other thoughts, my other warning bells. Bro, I feel like I should listen to my gut instincts more, but hey, I don't know. And then we start doing the training, we start making the accounts for it. This is all done like remotely, just in my own home, the safety of my own room. And I do fill out all those things, create an account with them, and all that stuff. And I'm chill with that. That's not the part that goes as you should leave yet. It's when we start the training and there's this whole, looking at the screen, there's this thing that says a balance and all that stuff, and then the commission fee and all those things. And that's when I'm going, okay, this is weird. And then when I start doing the things where it's just pressing one button, like optimize and stuff. I mean, sure, before that, I was already feeling a bit iffy because it said AI and stuff, and you're just there to be the middleman, just optimize stuff. And I thought maybe there'll be a bit more work to it. No, it was just pressing one button, just pressing optimize, optimize, optimize. And then there's this thing called, and then I've run into something that they called high priority job, and that's where every single warning bell started screaming at me. I mean, sure, the other warning bell was the fact that the more people you introduce, you get 30% of their money. So that's weird. Does it remind anybody of anything? It reminded me of something. Yeah, pyramid schemes. I'm scared. So I'm doing this, and then I hit this one part where it's just like, yes, you have insufficient funds to optimize this job. I'm confused and concerned because now my balance is minus 300. What? You mean I owe you money? That's not a good sign. I am broke. I don't have 300. I have less than 100. I am on the very lucky day. Probably only $50 in my whole bank. I don't know, I haven't checked in a while because every single time I check I get more sad. That's what happens when you don't work, buddy. And I will accept any job. I will even accept McDonald's. Except that McDonald's rejected me, so I can't even pack fries. You can't even pack chips in a bag because they rejected me. That's sad. But yeah, when they just come out with high priority sort of thing, you don't have enough money to process this job, add more funds. So you have to go to their live support and say, deposit. I would like to make a deposit. Yeah, luckily, because it was still in training phase, they could foot that bill so that I don't immediately quit on them. Because that is something people would immediately quit on. And so I didn't know what to do. But I wanted to at least finish all 25 and then quit. And in the background, as I did the last 5, was my brother screaming at me to leave the pyramid scheme. Don't do anything more. And my mum just going, ghost them. Just don't say anything. Stop and leave. And then my sister going, turn off your computer. Just don't. Control W. Just press Control W. But here's the thing. Out of my mother's 3 children, I am the most polite. At least, okay, I think I'm the most polite, the most cowardly, the most shy, and the most gullible dumbass of the children. I decided that I will push through, finish all 25, then, at the end of the whole training session, I will tell the man that I don't want to do this anymore. I'm leaving. And that was it. I would also like to say that there was a girl that was added onto the list not too long after they made me join their group chat. I probably should have also mentioned that they had a group chat called something company and family in fancy letters. Very cultish, let me say. I don't think many workplaces actually have that level of, I don't know, that level of community within their workplace to be just calling themselves this and that family, unless they're either really, really nice and small. Most likely small businesses usually have that sort of atmosphere to it. Not so much for big corporations, really. And let me tell you, they were borrowing the name of a big corporation. Very, very big. Big corporation. And I have a feeling that the girl that they added is a fake account. Or, as my brother calls them, an actor. So, basically they created this fake person who was very similar to me. They were female. They were also this very shy and awkward type. And basically, I think it's a trap where, for most people, there's the different types of trap is, for every individual, it's one, you create a false sense of identity with, and unitedness with this stranger. You either think of them as a rival or even as a friend, And sometimes that's a way to get people to stay. I think this person, and sometimes in the situation of this person knows that this is a scam company, you would probably stay to try to get another person out, as the trap of somebody who has a sense of humanity, basically. And I think I would have fallen for that sort of trap, but at the same time, it's just a whole deal of I don't think I can barely help myself. I don't think I can help you. And so I think they had the thought of maybe here, if we keep on reassuring our next target, also known as me, that this isn't a scam, like, this is perfectly normal, and like they were basically saying things that basically fed into this into the company not being a scam. And I want to say this, it just made it seem more like a scam and that this is a fake person. So yeah. And another interesting thing is, the moment I left, because I choose to be polite, even in the worst scenario, like a dumbass. I just finish off the task and I go, hey, I don't think I'm fit for this job. I don't think I'm suitable, and all that stuff. And they have the audacity to go, why do you think that? As if they don't know that I already caught onto the scam, and that actor is just them pretending. I 100% just kept insisting that I am not compatible with this job, I am leaving. And then the moment I said that, like, no, because legally, you're not, you don't have to tell a company that you don't want to work with them. You know, and also, as a course 101 on how to survive and cults and scams is that you don't need to give them a reason. You can just leave. Like me, I left because everything about them just screamed out, not safe. And luckily, because this was all done on the computer, I could just block everything. I blocked, I uninstalled, I removed. You're not gonna be able to speak to me ever again. I don't know if they're legitimate or not. I know that the company itself that they probably pretending to be is legitimate. Well reputed, great reputation of that company. But I also found out that there were a lot of scams. A lot of different scams that borrowed that company's name. And that is where I just immediately go, okay, I'm terrified. I don't know what to do, but I'm terrified. And that was my day. My very recent experience. I feel like I'm a very easy target for these sort of nonsense. But also my sister, who recommended me this job, she felt really guilty about it afterwards. Because she found it on Facebook and then sent me the link to it, and then the moment towards like close to halfway through this whole sort of ordeal, I'm just like, hey, I don't think this is a real job. I think this is a scam. I think this is a pyramid scheme. There's something really off about this whole situation. Like, the fact that it only took them, I think, 4 or so hours, 4 or 5, I don't know how many hours, but it took them that fast to go and contact me and go, hey, would you like a job? I mean, sure, that sounds great. I'm very desperate. I want a job. But also, this feels so weird. Usually, I need at least a week or 2 for something to happen. 4 hours! 4 hours is not enough time! It's just weird! I don't like it! It was scary. Let me just tell you that. It was scary. I don't want to do this ever again. So yeah, goodbye and thank you. Fuck off.